So my speech today is how we can overcome the shyness. So before I start my speech, let me ask you one question. Have you ever feel shy?
Yes.
Shy when? So when you feel shy? So when we may feel shy when we do something new, or when we have the public speaking, or we have an interview, right? So there are many situations where people experience the shyness. Shyness can prevent us from getting the promotion, and this can also prevent us from what we want, right? So what I'd like to do in my speech today is we are going to find 5 reasons that cause the shyness. So it is very important. So when we know the reasons, we may know how we can overcome the shyness. Okay, so now let's move to the reason number 1. So reason number 1 is the previous poor performance. For example, for me, sometimes I'm stutter. It means that I couldn't say the word I want to say, or I forget what or I forget what I want to say during my speech. So it means that I have the past poor performance. The past poor performance can prevent us doing well again next time, and this can make the sense of the shyness. So now let's move to the reason number 3. Reason number 2, lacking of the knowledge. So when you have the interview, one thing you need to do is we need to gather all useful information about the company, about the questions that can be asked, right? But if you don't get all useful information, so you will be shyer in this situation. The same thing when you have the speech, but you didn't prepare all the questions which can be asked. So when someone asks you one of the questions, you may don't know how to answer the questions. So lacking of the knowledge can cause the sense of the shyness as well. And now let's move to the reason number 3. And actually this reason is very close to the reason number 2. So when you have the interview or you have a speech, one thing you need to do is gather all useful informations. But now I'm not going to say about that. I'm going to say about this one is lacking of rehearsing. So when you have an interview, you need to practice the questions that can be asked. The same thing when you have the speech, you need to practice your speech at least 3 or 5 times before you have a speech. So the more you are practicing, the more you will be self-confident. And now let's move to the reason number 4. And actually this reason is the most important reason in my speech today. So the reason number 4 is some people believe that they don't have something valuable to offer. And it normally happens is in the conversation. So sometimes people don't think they have something valuable to offer. But when we're talking about the share here, we're talking about the give and take. So they are completely wrong. They have their own experiences, their own thinking. So they can share your perspective, your experience with the other people. Okay, so now let me give you an example. Assume now you attend your friend's birthday party, right? And in this party, there are some CEO, for example, some CEO, some PhD students, and some worker. So in this party, the worker will say less, right? The workers, they may think that they don't have something valuable to offer. So, but however, they are completely wrong. They have their experiences, so they can share their thinkings with the other people. So let me emphasize this point. We all have something valuable to offer, so don't be hesitate when you have a conversation with other people. And now let's move to the last reason. The last reason is most of the people are very sensitive with other adjustments. For example, for me now, when I have the speech now, so I may think that how my listener think of me. So, for example, I'm the goodest speaker or not, or I have the good presentation or bad presentation. So when you was in this thinking, you may be less energy to be yourself. So when you was in these situations, just be relaxed and be yourself. So to summarize my speech today, so I give you 5 reasons that cause the shyness, and they are: the first reason is the past poor performance. The second and the third reason is lacking of the knowledge and rehearsing. So when you have the speech, you need to gather all useful informations, and after that you need to practice your speech. And the fourth reason is, and actually this is the most important in my speech, we will have something valuable to offer, so don't be hesitant when you have the conversation. And the last reason is, when you was sensitive in the other adjustments, just be relaxed and be yourself. So now I hope that you may find the reasons that cause the shyness, so it can help you to find a suitable way to overcome the shyness. Thank you.